Ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel and some more OP replays. Today we have some light tanks. Yes, some light tank masterclass. We have two of the light tanks in tier 10, of course, the newish T100, and we also have a Batchat. Now, I love a good Batchat game because the Batchat just don't get any love because of these new light tanks. It hardly gets any love. So to see the a high damage game in a Batchat is kind of cool. But first up, we're going to watch Cristaldo driving the T100 light on Castilla. So he's taken the shortcut. He's gone up the hill here. Great positioning because you get to spot anything that is coming around here very, very quickly. And as you can see, he's already spotted the Batchat and he's able to back up, and he's not even spotted himself because he has the bush. But of course, now the E50M is there, he is going to get spotted. But because of his position, he can actually bounce a few shots with this tank because it's very, very low to the ground, and all the tanks that they can see is the only part they can see is the turret of the thing. So he's done a bit of damage already to the Batchat, brings him down to half of his hit points. But currently none of the heavies have been spotted. So are they coming this side to support the mediums, or have they gone to the C cap area around on the right side? We don't know at the moment. But there goes the Batchat. The Batchat has already been taken out, and now these guys can actually push on. There is the AMX 50B, so there is a heavy. Now, if they really, really wanted to, they could push these medium tanks. Yes, there's a TD there as well, but with all these medium tanks and heavy tanks on their team, they could easily push and just batter these guys completely. This could be over. This game could be over very, very quickly if they all just push together. There's already a light tank down. The E50M is already very, very low hit points. And of course, all the other heavies, and they're not even been seen. There's 3 heavies. I've only seen 1 heavy, and that's the AMX 50B. Where is the other heavies? Have they gone round to the other side of the map? Currently, we don't know where they are. So there goes the E50M, and now they can push on to clear the Progetto. And all of a sudden, there goes all the quick tanks. There goes all the spotters. And these two bad boys at the back, these two poor souls, are just going to get absolutely torn apart because a lot of DPM is coming their way. And of course, when you're in the T100, 3,500 DPM for a light tank is very, very good. And of course, the Waffle don't know who to shoot at. He can only shoot at one target. So already 2.5 minutes gone. It now just leaves the 3 heavy tanks. And of course, you can see on the minimap, 2 of them have flanked all the way around. So it would have been a lot of help for these guys if the other heavies came this way. But to be honest, even if the other heavies came this way, I still don't think they would have had a chance because this green team has actually worked really, really well together. And so our guy Cristaldo is now on 5.5k damage, but he has free target. He has a free shot, free roam on the 50 TP, and just like the E50M says, team, our pro team, yeah, very much so. And before you know it, the 50 TP is down to a 1 shot. Unfortunately, Cristaldo's not managed to get that shot, but even though the green team has worked really, really well together, they've worked fantastic together, Cristaldo has managed to farm up 6.2k damage, and it's still a 4 versus 2, so it still could be a lot of work. But here comes the other medium tank. So a light tank and a medium tank now circling this VK. There's not much this VK can do, if I'm honest. You can just see his hit points are just going to vanish. So 7.1k done at the moment, but there is still a few hit points left to go, and he's just going to get around. He's going to use that mobility. Fair play to the VK there, actually finding that shot and taking it, and the last shot is on the 50 TP, so nice shot there, and he manages to get himself 5 kills, and the red team actually brought that down to just 3 tanks, so they did get close in the end, but just over 8,000 damage, 300 block damage, so not too much block. Of course, he gets 5 kills on top of that, 1,825 XP, which is pretty decent. And if you look at the enemy team, I mean, the VK, yeah, fair enough, did something, but no one else. I mean, there's a couple of players with over 1,000 4,000, but no one else would really manage to do anything. And of course, that goes the same with his team as well. You've got the FV215B there, 0 damage. So they worked well as a team, and that was a well-deserved team play, but nice damage there from Cristaldo. Next up, we have the Batchat, Insane in the Brain, Insane in the Membrane. If you know that song, if you know that song, you're as old as me. So we're on Falls Creek now. Now looking at the lineup, 2 light tanks and a medium tank versus 2 medium tanks and a light tank. So are they going to push to the right side? I mean, they should push to the right side. The only problem with having 2 light tanks other than 2 mediums is DPM. So obviously the enemy have the Skoda, they have the Leopard, and they have a light tank. So DPM is not too, it's pretty much the same with the light tanks and the medium tanks, to be honest. So our Batchat, good position, and again, he's going here. Not many people go to this position. I've seen it quite often, because that means, just like you've seen there, he was able to spot the Jaegeroo before anything else, and he even managed to get the shot out. Doing that, you can also see what side of the map the team are going. Are they going left? Are they going right? And then as a light tank, you can then choose where you want to go. But the T62 has already lost a lot of hit points, and now the T92E1 is pushing him. Not a great idea, T92, not a great idea to push, but yeah, that T62 is absolutely getting wrecked. And that's 1 tank down. That's the DPM tank now down. So it's just two light tanks, him and of course the Sheridan, which is just sitting back a little bit. So now, if I'm honest, would probably be the time to run away. I hate having to run away, because you want to control that side of the map. You want to control that area. You go to the right side to control the area. Having to run away just kind of means you're a pussy. But it makes sense, and running away is actually changing the outcome of the game, because if he doesn't run away, he's just going to get absolutely ripped apart. So there goes the T30. So they are now 2 tanks down. Now he does get a nasty shot into the behind of him, into his behind, but they're 2 tanks down. Now the Leopard 1 is a 1 shot, and that's the reason why he doesn't really want to run away. But look at his team. None of them have pushed up. None of them are pushed up into the middle, into the bridge area at all, which is frustrating. None of them have even left spawn, but the Leopard makes a mistake here, and he pays the ultimate price. Now again, he can't, where's he going to run away to? There's nowhere he can really run away to. Now the T92 is a 1 shot. The heavies have now started pushing. He's got 2 shells left. Hopefully he should be able to clear the Skoda with both of them shells, which is why he's not reloading yet. He's got 1 shell left, and he's going to clear the Skoda. Now nice play there. So he has lost a little bit of hit points, pretty much half of his hit points. And now what he's doing, he's ignoring the left side of the map, and he's getting behind these TDs and this heavy. This heavy's a 1 shot, hopefully. Nope, it's a 2 shot. But now it's a little bit of problems, because it's a 2 versus 4. Of course, the Hori at the back taking the attention of the IS-8. There's still 4 tanks left alive, and being in a Batchat, yes, it's got the mobility, but it just hasn't got the DPM. And it hasn't got the armor, especially now when you're on your own against 4 tanks. You're half of your hit points, and you've got 4 tanks left to deal with. He's already done 3.2k damage though, so it's still not bad at all. But he's on 3 kills, so he's got all 3 kills. Is he going to turn to try and get the kill? He needs to. He has to try and get the kill, but he has to try and not get shot, and he just manages not to get shot. You see that shell just whiz right over him. So that is now 4 kills and 3 tanks left. Now he can actually clear the IS-8 if the IS-8 just stays where he is. Unfortunately, he does back up. At least he has a little bit of sense there. Of course, there is also the VK90 there, and there is also the IS-8. Now we've seen the the E100. Now I'm not sure how many hit points the E100 has got. So he's now reset his camo, and he's going to get a nice shot into that IS-8. The IS-8 doesn't know where he's shooting from, but he just blind shoots there. You've got to be there somewhere. So nice focusing there, and even the Hori can see that. So 4,100 damage, 5 kills, and just 2 tanks left alive. But he still needs to be very, very careful, because the E100, 1 shot from the E100 and 1 shot from the VK, it is pretty much game over. Now, I like that shot there. And he's going to reload. He's going to just hide, reload, wait for the VK. There's the VK. He's going to wait for the VK to get up on the ridgeline, so he can't get the shot. He does get the shot, but he does get a nice bounce. Now, me personally, I would just ignore the VK, which he's doing. He doesn't want to know the VK at this point. Now, luckily, the E100 is shooting HE, and he doesn't manage to fully penetrate. So he wants to split these tanks apart. Now, with 2.5 minutes left on the clock, going for one of these tanks right now is not good because they're both together. And again, one shot, one high roll from the E100, it is game over. So now he's using the tank as he should. It is a light tank. Use it as a light tank. Use the mobility, get distance from these guys and split these two up, because ultimately that is what he needs to do. He needs to split these guys apart so they are separated and not together, so he can attack one and not have to worry about getting attacked from the other. So we now know that the VK is in the cap. Now, that's probably the right choice to do, to be honest. Like, chasing a light tank with two heavies is really not good. But now, because of that, he's managed to split them up, and he can now attack this E100. He's going to use the mobility, get around him. As long as he doesn't low roll, he should be able to clear this guy with 3 shells. And that was a very much needed high roll, 388 high roll, and he does manage to clear him with the 3 shells. So 6 kills, 1.5 minutes left on the clock, 6,000 damage, and it is all to play for now. He's going to reset his camo. I love that. You don't see that often. Only some really good players go one way and pretend to go that way, and as soon as you reset your camo, go the other way. And look what's just happened because of that. The VK is facing the other way. He does get spotted, however. And I love the fact that he's not risking it. He's not risking getting shot, because he knows if he gets shot, he is now a one shot. Now, is he going to do it again? Is he going to feint to go one way and then go the other way? We are about to find out. But the best thing is, because it's a light tank, he is going to spot this VK way before the VK spots him. And that there was a beautiful fire. Beautiful fire. And the VK just doesn't know where he is. But with 45 seconds left on the clock, he needs to now make his move. He has got the VK down to a 1 clip. He needs to get close to him. Luckily, because the VK is capping, he is in the middle of the map and he's got no cover. So he's going to use that to his advantage. Gets 1 shot there, 2 more shots to go. He needs both shots to pen. There's the other one. Doesn't care about getting shot, but he doesn't get shot. What a game. What an absolutely brilliant game there in the Batchat. 7 kills, 8,100 damage, 1,300 block damage, which is insane for a Batchat. Well played, absolutely well played. That was a deserved victory indeed, and very good. And if you look at that, I mean, 2 players do 0 damage on his team. The Hori done fair enough. He did a good job and keep them tanks and deal a little bit of damage. So well played to the Hori as well. But yeah, insane. Absolutely insane battle. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye.